Live? Are we live? Oh,
Yeah.
we're live. We're live. That's our intro.
It
It's like our
so happy
it's our theme music. Yeah, it does make me happy. Because I'm never sure if it's really going to happen, but it seems to happen.
It does happen.
So
oh my gosh,
we're there.
Okay, I'm in a new location.
I know.
I'm in my living room.
It's confusing me. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
I can stretch my arms out. It's so
but
nice.
I can't see your arms, so I don't know that you're stretching your arm. You could be like out of frame doing this. I don't know.
That's true.
Right? It's just like, here we go. Yeah, you could just be doing that. I wouldn't know. Oh, well, that I could tell what you were doing because your boobs were shaking. Yeah,
it's called a shimmy.
It's a shimmy. That's true.
It's called a shimmy.
That's kind of all I ever do in Elvez is shimmy. Because if you can distract people up here, that means they're not going to look at your feet.
Look at your feet that are.
So it doesn't matter what I do down there. If up here, I'm just doing this, right?
Hey, welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Hi, Joey.
Joey's showed
up. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. Yeah. Can't believe it.
You.
They haven't canceled us yet.
Because they can't. Because we have started this while everyone is in quarantine and has no other option than to
watch They can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it. Yeah, we're going to be here, whether you like it or not. We're showing up every week, 7:00. We're going to be here. And this week, our guest is longtime friend Pierre Smith.
Yeah, well, he'll come on in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get him in a minute. What was your big takeaway from this week?
Well, I wanted to. Well, there was no earthquake, so thankful for not another earthquake.
But for that,
it's been kind of a nutty week, but something that made me laugh that I wanted to bring up that I think is very indicative of who we are as individuals. The Obama video that I sent you and our reactions to that.
Yes. So you mean the fact that we both cried? No, I cried. Sorry. Right. Cried. You did not cry. I cried just because
I sent Chrissy.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain. You said it.
Well, I sent. I'll just say this. I sent Chrissy a video of Obama that I was just randomly watching on YouTube, and it's like he was still in office, and he's just walking around DC, like shaking people's hands, and like he's got this swagger, and he's like, "What's up? How you doing? Sorry, I interrupted your run." Blah blah blah. Just being like cool. So I sent it to you because it was just so nice. He's speaking in complete sentences. He's being gregarious and charming. So I sent this to you, smiling, shaking hands. He can walk.
People are happy to see him.
People are super excited to see him. They're like, peace, love, man. And I was like, oh, this will be great. I'll send this to Chrissy. And then you texted me back after I sent that to you.
That's my reaction.
Your reaction was
and I was like, oh my God, it made me so sad. It made me cry.
And I'm like, really? Because it made me super horny. Like, I'm so turned on. And that's why I sent it, because I wanted you to feel better, not cry. I was like,
waterworks. Waterworks. Yeah. Remember those days?
So,
thank you for those of you joining in. I see this. I see Pinky. It's you know what? I'm gonna get a mirror, one of those mirrors like Romper Room. Who remembers those? Who's as old as I am?
I was like, we're gonna throw out a lot of references that people are gonna be like, huh?
People of our age. It's gonna be like, I see Joey, I see Pinky, I see Cookie Party, I see Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Joey, by the way, though, is calling you out about Monday.
My jaw just popped too when I saw that.
Calling you out. So we have a Monday morning show. If you haven't joined us yet for that, you gotta do that. Monday morning.
I'll be there this Monday.
Will you? That's what you said last week. 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we do a morning show called C&C, which is C&C and coffee. This is coffee. We really like the C letter. We like a lot of C words.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Yes, all of them. Anyway, this Monday, I logged on to do this, and nobody else logged on with me. My partner didn't log on, so Joey's calling her out that
I was sleeping comfortably for the first time.
Thankfully, Fran de Leon joined in, saved the day, helped me, because it would have been a very, very short show. So
she's also the monkey in our picture that you guys see all the time. That's Fran.
It's a chimp.
Okay, oh my God.
It's a chimp. It's a chimp. Yes, that is Fran in there. She did the show though without that costume. So you may not have recognized her.
Oh, Raquel's in.
Wow, even Raquel. You only see Christy Claudia. Yeah. It's a Zoom meet. We're going to Zoom. It's our Zoom happy hour for the week, right? Yeah. We didn't do that. Cheers, everybody, by the way. Cheers. Cheers. Here we are.
What are you drinking? Same thing, right? As last week?
I think it is the same thing as last week, right? My grapefruit and rose vodka.
Yep. And then this is grapefruit and gin again.
We really like the grapefruit thing. It makes a good drink.
And rosemary.
Yeah, it does. I guess.
What was your takeaway?
My takeaway from this week?
I mean, this was quite a week. I mean, it's always quite a week.
Personally, for me, it was a big week.
Yeah.
I had a lot of, I don't know, family political discussions, which when I'm going to just say a mixed family. Meaning politically mixed family. Now, I don't mean in my little hub right here, my home, but my extended family. We do not see eye to eye on politics, and that can be difficult sometimes. That can be difficult,
which we all, I think, can attest to.
Yeah, I think we all. Yeah, a lot of us have that same issue. So it was it was kind of a heavy week in that regard. I am happy to be here right now with people that I know is happy. They're saying cheers, and they're happy about they remember how happy we were just a few years ago.
No, not really. And I keep thinking about that because things are awful now, and I am eternally grateful that things have changed for me personally, because I don't know if things that I was dealing with, say in like 2015, if that stuff was going on 2015 to like a couple of years ago, if all of that was happening while this all was happening,
right,
I don't know how I could have processed that or handled it. So I'm grateful that it's coming in shifts. Yes. But also, things are still pretty.
It's sort of like, even this pandemic, the fact that this is life. It comes in shifts, it comes in cycles. And here we are. I mean, we started by doing live shows. Remember that? And now our cycle is doing virtual shows.
Yeah. So. We always knew we would end up here somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. Again, they can't censor us on here. So
if it wasn't going to be this, it was going to be the Bunyan videos. So we got to make money somehow, girl.
Bunyan. Yeah, you're into that stuff. You guys, I know a few of you guys are into like the pimple popping and the I'm not into that. Is not no. Those are no.
I just know that people like it and you can make money from it.
I'm gonna do that. What is it called when you make sounds?
Oh, the ASMR, which I don't
ASMR. Like. Here we go. There. So everybody send me some money because I just did ASMR sounds.
No, I took it out.
It's a real thing.
No,
it's a real thing. Okay. I think it's time to bring on our guest. So he can stop these shenanigans. All right. Our guest is Pierre Smith, who I've known for many years, and he is always a regular in our show. He plays guitar but he also sings. Last time I think
he's a songwriter.
He finally did his own number.
Like our Ed Sheeran.
That's right. He's like our personal Ed Sheeran without the red hair. Here he comes. Here he is. Hi, Pie.
Hi.
Hello. Cheers. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Got to put a halt to whatever you guys are up to right now. Jeez, Christ.
You should be used to this by now, Pierre.
Yeah, I know, but we're not in a van, so you know.
Well, that's true. That's true. He only means when we're traveling from gig to gig. Okay, people.
Not a kidnapping van.
No. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Elvez,
Europe.
Elvez, it's kind of kidnapping. You get sort of kidnapped and taken away to random cities. You wake up in a new town and you're like, what the fuck? Where did the last 12 hours go? And it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Kidnapped since 1995.
96.
That's a t-shirt.
That's right. That would be a great t-shirt. Yep. I think it's called Munchausen. No, not Munchausen. Yeah. What is it called? Not Munchausen. What's the other?
Stockholm
syndrome. That's what I meant. Stockholm syndrome. We now identify. we identify with our captor, Robert Lopez, Elvez. So yeah, Pierre and I, we go back to, well, as he said, 96, when I started, toured a lot of places together with the great Elvez, the Mexican Elvis, AKA Robert Lopez. And, but he's, Pierre had already, a whole life before that even.
Yeah. And I only know you from C&C days.
Yeah. He's only known that long.
Who are you?
Who are you? Why are you on our show?
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
First of all, hold on. What about your COVID locks? Talk about that. You're flowing.
I know. Look at that hair.
Yeah, woo! I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But
so your roots are growing out too?
Yeah, my root. Yeah. No, I don't know. I let it go. I mean, everybody on the block has a beard now. Yeah. Some of the ladies too. And I just,
You just can't see mine.
I know. No, I got one of those little things. Go.
So here it is that I'll cut it. I mean, it already looks pretty silly. So I'll cut it when it looks sillier, but
nah, let it go.
Yeah, right.
I think I think we should make a rule that you cannot cut it until the pandemic is over.
Yep. There you go.
So your pandemic cut. Yeah,
absolutely.
Pandemic hair. Every morning we've talked about this. Every morning I send my girlfriends on this text my COVID hair, and every morning it's something different. It's different every day. Every day.
COVID hair club for men. They should have that. But
you should start that because I think you're well on your way to being the president.
Yeah, well, it's not a club I want to be president of, believe me. But anyway.
Okay, so the thing about you, Pierre, is not only everybody knows you're this amazing guitarist. We know that. You get this tone on your guitar. It's beautiful. Like everybody knows that. You play guitar and it's like, oh my God, how does he do that? One of the only people close to that is Dave Bongiovanni, Raquel's husband.
Yes,
that's right.
Absolutely.
So there's also Dave Bongiovanni. You guys always, mesmerized me.
Talk stage. About the tone master. That guy.
That's right. That guy. Yes. Yeah. You guys are. Yeah. But here's the thing. It's like the more I learned about you as we were first thrown together, this classical music background, and I think Claudia.
Well, your crazy in-depth knowledge of ballet, which I recently discovered. Well, recently, no. I don't know, a year ago or a couple of years ago.
You're going to mention that?
Yes, she just did. You had deep ballet knowledge that only I know, and I like knowing things that other people don't know. So it pissed me off.
Well, I dated in high school. I dated a ballet dancer. And she ended up in Berkeley where I was going to school, and I felt like taking dance. But I saw a lot of dance. I mean, I have Margot Fontaine's autograph.
Did you take ballet?
Margot Fontaine's autograph.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part because I was still hung up on the part that he took ballet. So
Well-
Margot Fontaine, I'm sorry, that was the big thing for Claudia. For me, it was that you were doing pliés and shit.
Well, I didn't say I did them well. I mean, I did them, and I held a spear, as it were, in a rehearsal for the Oakland Ballet production of Romeo and Juliet. Is that,
Prokofiev?
Yeah.
Prokofiev.
You were in a ballet.
No, I was at a rehearsal.
You were.
My girlfriend was dancing, and they needed more men to do.
Always.
So
they always
I was
do.
told, hey, just for the purposes of rehearsal, will you hold this spear in this corner? So that's what I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So see, it's things like that.
We could have been using you as a dancer in our CNC show this
All
entire
this time.
time.
All this time. We didn't know that.
Everybody, no, you already know I'm a really shitty dancer. I can't move. I mean, unless
I don't know. You should show us. Maybe you should show us.
Yeah, right. No, on another day, another broadcast, the Iggy Pop School of Dancing. So that'll be me. I have to
well, we have you shared with us some photos that I am going to share with our audience, if you don't mind.
Your life on the road.
It's kind of a history of Pierre through photos. So I'm going to share. Right. Just give me a second. And you know what? I tried to do this without glasses. I can't.
Okay. Here.
Oh God, you guys aren't blurry. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I can see. Okay. I'm going to share our screen. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to start showing some pictures of Pierre here. All right. So this is obviously when you were in the Beatles.
Oh. This is 1933. Pierre Smith is.
I'm 13.
So tell us about this.
I'm 13 or 14.
Wait, you're 13 or 14 in this picture?
Yeah. My band is playing at the rec center. We
I was thinking like 16, 17, 18.
No,
wow.
I couldn't drive. Are you kidding?
Aww. So cute.
Yeah, really. I'm sitting
the Beatles let you in, huh?
Yeah,
at 13.
Yeah. So
all right. Okay, so that's at the rec center.
That's at the rec center. Yeah.
What year might this be ish?
Well, that would have been like 68 or 69.
Oh, that's when I was born, 68.
And I was born 10 years later.
Get out of here.
All right. But it's history. It's all history. Okay,
right.
So tell us about this picture here.
Oh, well, that was my band New Marines from the 80s. That's a really early incarnation of it.
Yeah.
Because that's probably from about 82 or 83, something like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
I was just entering high school.
Yeah, okay.
I was
20 something or other.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right. Moving on. So now we're coming up to a little more modern time.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about this one.
Okay. Well,
this is classic.
Okay. Well, this is with Billy Wisdom and the He She's. I'm She Man Defer.
And Billy Wisdom does basically a Bowie redux.
Yeah. And some other stuff. Billy Wisdom is, I guess I can say it.
Yeah.
Craig Roos.
It's been a while, so I think it's probably safe. Craig Roos. That's right. Our friend Craig Roos.
A fucking genius.
Yeah.
And I wish he would do it again and more, but I can understand why he has moved on to other things. Anyway, this was my part in
that was your character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Chemin de Fer. So we got to do an Elvis versus Billy Wisdom. So Elvis and Billy Wisdom for the Elvis and Bowie for their birthday, their shared birthday, January 8th. Big show at Billboard, right? Was that the one?
We did it at Billboard, and then we did it again at the
up north, right? At the Great American Music Hall.
Yeah, Dave's birthday that weekend.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, so that was so I got to experience that up close.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's the early Elvis days, 96. We're all babies in this. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like, that. So that on the right there is Slim Evans, who is the drummer for Elvez and one of our, of course,
And you
our
guys
great friends. Yeah, so that is very long. Yeah, this would be 96. This would be back then. Then.
Oh, I graduated high school that year.
This was also 96. This was okay. So this is the show called, this is Roskilde Festival, which we basically we opened for Bowie. We were 2 acts before Bowie on the same stage.
So you opened for him. Yeah.
We opened for Bowie. And so that was amazing. I mean, look how many people are there. Like, I've never had an experience like that again. I don't know about you, but it was incredible. To play in front of that many people on that big of a stage. And, it was just amazing.
So fun.
But what really got me is that, like, I had no idea. So here we have this little thing with Bowie, right? So I had no idea. So a couple weeks ago, our friend Pinky Turzo was on the show, right? Mm-hmm. And she shared with us that she did a photo shoot with Bowie, with Dave LaChapelle, right? Was the photographer. Mm-hmm. And so here's that photo. Oh, no, that's not. Well, I'm sorry. I skipped ahead. This is Rufus. This is when you're playing with Rufus.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Rufus Wainwright. There you can see Rufus on the left there. So yeah, Pierre's played with everyone. Name somebody in LA. He's played with them. So this
Lindsay Lohan.
Pierre, did you?
No, not yet.
He has a new album coming out.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. The next time.
Well,
okay. So anyway, this is the photo. This is the photo that Pinky, the shoot that Pinky did. We're going to show it again because it's so good. You have to see it again. Good. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you see this photo. It's amazing.
So good.
So good. But so, Pierre, I was unaware that you had also done a photo shoot with David Bowie.
Yeah. Actually, right before this, like a day or so before this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So was it the same, like, who was it? Dave LaChapelle as well?
Yeah, it was the same setup. And
are you kidding?
Yeah, no,
that's so weird. Like, what a weird coincidence that then you ended up friends. But here's the photo from that.
Yeah.
I can't even keep a straight face. It is so. I just had no idea, Pierre. I had no idea.
They obviously weren't satisfied.
No, I guess that's how Pinky got the gig.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm crying. So Obama and Pierre on Bowie's lap. Those are the things that make me cry. All right, I'm going to stop sharing it just so I can pull it together. I'm going to stop sharing.
It was very painful. It was painful.
Was it painful? Was he just like,
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. It's not the only thing we can't do, by the way.
Joe said he's been rickrolled. And Pinky accurately says Pie's chest is bigger than mine. That's true. But Raquel literally just shit her pants. She said.
I have tears dripping down my face, and I'm nothing to...
Oh goodness. Okay. So now I really would like to share the video. The video that you sent us for the Virtually C&C show, which was so good. And tell us a little bit about the video before I show it.
Well, it's just it was a song by a German singer that, like one of those tours you were on, that band Shiny Gnomes in Germany. And the guy said, "Hey, check this out." And it was a mashup, I guess, of this old Torch song from maybe the 50s or 60s by Hildegard Knef, and then Die Toten Hosen, or whatever the the German punk band was. And anyway, I always loved this song. I love the song, and I always wanted to do my version. My version is a little different. Melody's not quite the same, but whatever. I translated it more or less, or rewrote the words, and And then Kirsty helped me put it together, and
Kirsty is your wife?
Yes, my wife, and we argued about some things, like, but
look, when couples work together, that just happens.
But but her direction and the animation was, in the end, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, she did a great job. And she also, you can thank her for that photoshopping.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I'm still like wiping away the tears that are.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kirsty's my new hero.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so we're going to show this video now. Again, it always takes me a second.
And I thought about having tissues nearby today, and I don't.
And you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
See, again,
you should have.
Instincts.
Okay, here we go. Here is the video. Enjoy, everybody.
When I was young, I said to myself, I want to be big, I want to win. I don't want to lie, I don't want to be sad. I want the things that I never had. It should rain red roses for me, all wonders should come to me. The world should be rearranged for me, and keep all its worries and doubts to itself. When I was older, I said to myself, I want to see and understand. I want to be free, but not be alone. I want to live like my life was my own. It should rain red roses for me, all wonders should come to me. The world should be rearranged for me, and keep all its worries and doubts to itself. It should rain red roses for me, all wonders should come to me. The world should be rearranged for me, and keep all its worries and doubts to itself. And keep all its worries and doubts to itself. And doubts to itself. And doubts to itself. And doubts to itself.
Oh my God. I love that so much. Oh, yeah.
Like Kirsty did those graphics too, yeah.
Yeah.
Kirsty did those, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so she was right. You shouldn't have argued with her. So before we go, Pierre, please tell us about your album.
Oh,
After all these years, finally Pierre has a solo album.
Yeah, I do. Here it is. The Jude is Cheap. I've been working on it forever, and then finally I released it like in December, and then before I even had a chance to have a release party, the shit hit the COVID fan, and so I feel like it's not even out yet, but it's on Bandcamp and CD Baby, although CD Baby doesn't really do sales anymore, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going to try we're going to get it going. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to do shows, and
this is your release party,
yeah,
right?
I guess this is it. Yeah.
Oh, and Stefan Bravo joined us. Nothing's changed. Ever share a room with him on the road?
Oh, never.
Yes. Actually, I did. I did share a room with him that one time. Yeah.
Only once?
Yeah, I think we only shared a room once when Robert had extra company in his room.
Well, you don't.
So I got kicked out of the room with Robert.
Well, you don't get the full Stefan Bravo experience unless you have him for several
I think I shared with
a
Stefan too. I think so too. I must have clothes with stinky Elvez clothes all over the place drying.
Yeah. And long, very poignant conversations about very particular things, and I love that. Hi, Stefan.
Well, so look for go to Bandcamp. You can see on our little frame here, Pi Music for at Bandcamp. Bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
We want to thank Richard Morales for he does these overlays for us. He is amazing. He does it every week for us. We adore him. It's great. He's been doing all our graphics.
He has a podcast with his brothers called Inside Flicks, and you can see that at
InsideFlix.com.
Yes,
InsideFlix.com. But Pierre, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. And it's still doing it.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm just going to say, like, our 1,000th follower, subscriber, liker, whatever you call them, on all of the platforms, you will get something. So when we get to that number, if you're the 1,000th person, we're not sure what the prize is going to be, but you're going to get a prize.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's that yellow T-shirt of yours.
No way, dude. I just know. I'm so sweaty right now.
Please go subscribe to us on YouTube or Studio C&C on YouTube. On Facebook, we are C&C Variety Hour. I don't even know where we are. C&C Variety Hour.
On
that way
IG
you see all
and
these,
Facebook.
Instagram, Twitter. We've got all that stuff. Just
Studio C&C on YouTube and Twitter.
We're there. Oh, yes. And Stefan reminded me that we did share a beautiful room in London. It's true. Sounds very romantic. Yeah, we did in London. Yeah. And Michelle Chanel joined us. Oh, hi, Michelle. It was your birthday yesterday, right? Okay. Anyway, I guess that's enough for us. We should let people go. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Come back again next Friday at 7. Join us Monday morning.
Come us Monday. I'll be there.
Monday morning. Claudia may or may not be there. Thank you all. Goodbye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Keep smiling.